Hey up everybody, it's Magpie9901 here, and just wanted to give you my first impressions of the new Doom game. Came home from work this morning and played 2.5 hours of the campaign. Now with this game I had certain expectations that I wanted to be met for me to class it as a good game. Those was graphics, sound and gameplay. And on each one of those expectations the game has met them 100%. Now I've got to stress I've only played 2.5 hours, so it's early days. But the graphics are on point. They are absolutely spectacular. The textures, the lighting, character models, gun models all look really good, really crisp, really smooth. Sound is as you would expect from a Doom game. It's in your face, it's brash, it's loud. With a pair of headphones on it's excellent. And the gameplay is what you would expect from a Doom game. It's over the top, it's violent, it's bloody, it's gory, it's what I wanted. Now I'm not going to go too in depth on this game at the moment. As I say, only played 2.5 hours of it, enjoying it a lot. And from this game I didn't really buy into the multiplayer side of it. I've played the beta, the open and the closed. Wasn't very thrilled with it. I was expecting at least some of the single player campaign to be included in these, but they just put the multiplayer in, and it's not for me. It doesn't do anything for me. So I was hoping that the campaign would fill in on my expectations, and it is. This will be something that I just play the campaign on, but there's a lot of variety to it. The maps are quite big, lots of things to discover and find, so it's not just going in and shooting everything and carrying on to the next level. There's plenty of things that you can do in there if you want to do them. You don't have to progress through the game. You can just kill everything and move on. There are 3 minor criticisms I have about the game, and I'm being really picky here because there really isn't a great deal that I could pull this game up for. They've put out a really solid release. I haven't even seen a 0-day patch or anything like that, or a day 1 patch, which is unusual for large titles like this. Those 3 things are, now and again when I'm loading the game, it's going to the Bethesda splash screen and then just quitting back to desktop, which isn't a problem because on the second or maybe the third attempt it loads into the game anyway. But when I was recording footage for you guys this morning, it was a bit of a pain because it kept doing it. Could just be my system, I'm not sure on that. I have updated to the latest NVIDIA graphics drivers because there's a game ready driver out for Doom, so grab that if you haven't already got it. The second criticism is the speed of your character. When I first started playing the game, I thought, have I got a setting wrong or have I done something wrong, because the speed of the character is just insanely fast. It's like you're running all the time, and there isn't really much in the way of movement of the character. I like my characters to bob up and down like they're actually running, and you don't really get that in this game, which is a bit of a disappointment for me, but it's a minor, like I say. And the third thing is the gun models. A little bit too big for me, take up a bit too much of the screen. They are good, they look very detailed and they're very good to look at, but just a little bit too big for me. But like I say, being picky, they're not detracting from the gameplay. Gun models, I don't really see how big they are once I've started playing. It was just a little minor criticism. So yeah, on the whole, a really good release. I'm looking forward to playing the rest of the campaign, possibly doing a longer video on my thoughts on Doom, but up to now, yeah, very positive. If you're thinking of picking Doom up, there is a CD Keys link in the description below where you can pick it up fairly cheap and support my channel in a little way if you wanted to. Yeah, that's it really. Like if you liked the video, dislike if you didn't like it. I won't be put out by that, and if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.